Discover how to earn $500 per day by flipping digital collectibles without any coding skills or crypto experience. Hi, this is Aaron, and in this video, we will reveal the exact strategy that's making everyday people serious money in the booming world of NFTs and virtual assets. Before we dive in, make sure to hit that subscribe button and notification bell to stay updated with more money-making strategies that actually work. Let's get started.
Hey everyone, ready to dive into the world of digital collectibles? It's a wild market out there, and today we're going to break it all down, show you what's up, help you navigate it all, figure out how to make some smart moves.
Sounds good to me.
Whether you're thinking about, diversifying investments or you're just kind of curious about this whole new thing, we'll figure out what makes some of these digital collectibles worth so much more than others.
Exactly.
But first, what exactly are these things?
Well, think of them like digital deeds.
Deeds, okay.
Yeah, proving you own a unique asset, right? It could be digital art, a virtual trading card, even like virtual real estate.
Really? Virtual real estate?
Yeah. And the cool thing is it's all recorded on a blockchain, like a massive digital ledger that can't be changed.
So that guarantees it's the real deal, right?
But that's it. It
Yeah.
makes it authentic and scarce, Can't just copy and paste these things, which is what drives up the value.
Okay, so it's not just owning a cool picture, it's owning the original,
Right.
secured by this blockchain magic. But I'm guessing they're not all created equal.
Nope.
Like, what's a good example for everyone listening?
You could look at the NBA Top Shot Marketplace.
Okay, I've heard of that.
They've got these officially licensed digital moments from NBA games, like owning a little slice of basketball history,
Cool.
because they're limited edition and, officially backed by the NBA. They're super desirable for collectors. That's what drives up the price on the marketplace.
So it's scarcity and desirability.
Exactly.
So where does all the buying and selling actually happen?
You'll find most of the action on marketplaces like OpenSea and Rarible.
So kind of like the eBay for digital stuff.
You got it. They've got a massive range of assets. What's interesting is that some platforms are really specialized for certain niches. So, for example, if you're interested in virtual real estate in a certain metaverse, you'll want to go to the platforms that focus on that particular world.
So it's not just picking a platform randomly.
Right.
You got to find the right marketplace for your thing.
Yep.
Okay, makes sense. Now let's say someone is ready to jump in. What's the first step?
I'd say don't just chase the latest trend,
Easy to get caught up in the hype.
Exactly.
What should people do instead?
Focus on research. Really understand what drives value in a specific niche. Like, let's say you're into virtual real estate. If you do your research on the developers, the technology, the community growth within that metaverse, you'll get a much better sense of its potential value than just, jumping on the hype train.
Research is key. Solid advice.
Absolutely.
But research can be overwhelming, especially when you're just starting out. Where can people, tap into that collective wisdom, the experienced collectors, what they know?
Don't underestimate the online communities out there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, forums and Discord servers dedicated to specific niches can be incredible resources. It's where you really get the pulse of the market. What's hot, what's not. Plus, you can learn from the veterans, ask questions, even get tips on, avoiding scams.
Good point. Safety first. So besides a secure digital wallet, what are the practical steps to actually buy these things?
Okay, first things first, set up your accounts on the marketplaces you want to use, right?
Makes sense.
Then create a digital wallet. Think of it like your virtual vault, where you'll actually store your collectibles.
So you've got your accounts, wallet set up.
Yep.
And you're ready to start buying.
Exactly.
Anything tricky about the buying process itself? Anything different from just like regular online shopping?
One thing to watch out for is gas fees.
I've heard of those.
They're transaction fees on the blockchain.
Okay.
And they can be a real pain, especially when the network is super busy. It's like paying a toll to get your purchase through.
Interesting.
Some people, smart collectors use tools to track gas prices, right? And they time their transactions to take advantage of lower fees.
That's smart.
Yeah,
So timing is key.
it can be.
And I'm guessing auctions are big in the digital collectible world, right?
Yeah, auctions are a popular way to, maybe snag a deal,
I see.
especially for those really sought-after collectibles. But remember, marketplaces have regular sales and special events, too, where you can find some, hidden gems at lower prices.
So always worth keeping an eye out.
For sure.
Okay, so we've covered buying basics, the research part, some strategies for the marketplaces.
Yep.
But what about the actual flipping part? The art of buying low and selling high?
Absolutely. That's where your research and strategic thinking really pay off. But remember, it's not about chasing those quick profits.
Okay,
It's about understanding the market, making informed decisions.
makes sense. But I'm curious, how do you actually identify those like undervalued collectibles?
Hold up. Before we dive into the next powerful strategy, I need to share something crucial with you. Right now, you can access the same complete passive income semi-autopilot system that's generating me $100 to $500 daily. This isn't just theory, it's the exact blueprint that's helping people generate growing monthly income without the guesswork. Click the link in the description below now. Don't wait and miss out on potential earnings that could be flowing into your account. All right, now let's get back to the next game-changing strategy that's going to help you maximize your results.
What do the experienced flippers do?
Well, one approach is to kind of focus on those niche markets.
Niche markets, okay.
Yeah, the ones that haven't quite hit the mainstream yet.
Gotcha.
Think of it like, finding a neighborhood before it gets really popular.
Before everyone moves in.
Exactly, like before property values go way up.
I see, so you're ahead of the curve.
Exactly. You're looking for those communities with a lot of engagement, passionate creators, that feeling that something cool is happening.
Spotting those hidden gems.
Yes.
But how do you, actually figure out if a collectible is valuable, especially in a niche market?
You could look at the creator's track record.
Okay, so their history?
Yeah, like have they had other successful projects?
This makes sense.
Are they known for being innovative, creative?
Right.
And then you look at community engagement. Is there a strong and active community around it? Are people excited about this creator's work?
It's like doing due diligence on a startup.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Looking at the team, the market, the buzz.
Okay, I like that analogy. So you found a potential winner. How do you get it without, overpaying?
Patience is key. Don't jump in just because you're excited.
Right. Easy to get carried away.
Yeah, set a budget, keep an eye on the market, wait for the right opportunity. Sometimes people want to sell quickly. That's when you can find a good deal.
Yeah. Buy smart, not just buy.
Exactly.
Okay, so then you've got your collectible. How do you actually sell it for a profit? Just list it and wait for the best offer.
There's definitely more to it than that. It's like, think of yourself as a curator.
A curator.
Yeah, you're showcasing your collection to the world. You need to create a story around it.
I see.
Highlight what makes it special and then connect with the right buyers.
Like an art dealer, but digital.
Exactly.
Okay, I like that. So what makes a good listing? What's going to make someone hit buy?
For presentation is key.
Presentation, okay.
Yeah. High quality images, show off your collectible.
Right.
Think about lighting, angles, highlighting its unique features.
Got it.
Don't skimp on the description either. Tell its story, its rarity, its significance, everything that makes it stand out.
So don't just list the boring details.
Right.
Make people want it.
Exactly.
Okay, but what about pricing? How do you find that sweet spot where buyers are interested, but you're also maximizing profit?
Remember all that research we talked about?
Yeah.
That's where it comes in handy.
Okay.
You got to look at comparable sales, see what the market wants, factor in what makes your collectible special, and don't be afraid to change your pricing.
Be flexible.
Yeah. See how the market reacts.
So data-driven, but also adaptable.
Exactly.
So you list it, then what? Just sit back and watch the offers roll in.
It can be that simple, but it really helps to engage with potential buyers.
Engage. Okay.
Yeah, answer their questions, point out what makes your collectible cool.
Makes sense.
Even consider reasonable offers. It's all about relationships,
Build trust.
Yeah.
So you're building your reputation.
Exactly, like you're building a brand as a seller.
Smart. Okay, so you've made a successful flip. You've got your profit. What happens next? Just do it again.
You can reinvest your profits into more collectibles.
Ah.
Keep the ball rolling.
Yeah, grow your portfolio, potentially make even bigger gains.
Right.
But diversification is important.
Diversification, okay. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Yeah. Spread your investments around different niches, different creators, different platforms.
Mitigate risk.
Exactly.
Smart move. But this market changes so fast. How do you stay ahead of the game?
Constant learning is key. Stay plugged into those online communities. Go to events. Follow the news.
Stay informed.
Yeah, pay attention to what's new. Things change all the time in the digital collectible world, so you got to be ready to adapt.
Be flexible, right.
Exactly. Being open to new ideas is your biggest advantage.
So it's a dynamic market. Always got to be learning, refining your strategies. But I imagine it can be overwhelming sometimes, right?
Oh, yeah.
How do you handle the stress and avoid, getting caught up in all the hype?
It's important to set realistic goals.
Realistic goals, okay.
Yeah, and manage your expectations. It's a long game, remember. Don't get discouraged by those little ups and downs.
Don't compare yourself to others.
Exactly.
Focus on your own progress.
Yeah.
Celebrate your wins. That's good advice. Find your own pace, your own style. Enjoy the process. But I'm curious, have you ever had any close calls?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Like, almost made a bad investment.
Yeah, something like that.
Anything that really highlights how important research and due diligence is?
Oh, yeah. I once almost invested in this virtual land project.
Oh.
It seemed amazing.
Mhm.
Community was buzzing, artwork was beautiful, the plans were ambitious, but something felt off.
Interesting. What happened?
I decided to dig a little deeper, and
Mhm.
turns out the developers had a bit of a shady past.
Shady.
Yeah, they had this habit of starting projects, getting people excited, attracting investors, and then
Poof, they disappeared.
gone with the money.
Wow, that's scary.
Yeah, I dodged a bullet that time. But it was a good reminder to really do your research.
Yeah, not everything that shines is gold. You've got to be careful. But I'm also curious about, the positive side of things. We've talked about risks and being cautious, but what about the good stuff that's happening? Any stories or examples that show how digital collectibles are making a difference?
One of the most exciting things is how it's empowering creators.
Creators.
Yeah, artists, musicians, writers.
Yeah.
They can connect with fans directly now,
Right.
and they can make money from their work without needing, traditional gatekeepers.
Cutting out the middleman.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It gives creators so much more control.
That's powerful. Any specific examples that would resonate with our listeners?
Imagine independent musicians releasing limited edition albums as digital collectibles.
Okay, yeah.
Fans get exclusive content, behind-the-scenes stuff, or think about artists selling directly to collectors, no galleries involved.
It's a whole new world for creative people.
Totally.
So it's not just about, making money.
Well,
It's about supporting the creators,
Yep.
making art more accessible. I like that. And beyond just the economic benefits, any social or cultural impacts you've noticed?
it's fascinating how digital collectibles are creating new communities.
Community, okay?
Yeah, people are coming together, online and offline, sharing their passion for these digital assets. The whole new subculture, really.
How are they connecting? What are they doing?
There are these online forums and Discord servers where they chat about trends, share tips, show off their collections.
Makes sense.
And there were actual events, meetups, where collectors can hang out face-to-face. It's not just about being online, it's about connecting with people who share your interests.
That sense of community is definitely a big draw. We've covered a lot today.
We have.
Buying, selling, research, ethics, the potential impact of this whole market. It's clear these digital collectibles are more than just a fad, right?
Yeah, it's a whole new way of thinking about ownership, value, community, all in this digital age.
And like with any new technology, there are going to be challenges, but also a lot of opportunities. Exciting time to be a part of it all.
It is.
So as we wrap up our deep dive into flipping digital collectibles, I want to leave everyone with a final thought. This is just the start.
It is.
The market's always changing, new trends popping up all the time, so many possibilities. What advice would you give someone just starting out?
I would say stay curious.
Curious, okay?
Yeah, stay informed, and most importantly, stay engaged. The future of digital collectibles is being shaped right now,
Yeah,
and you have the chance to be part of it.
that's a great point to end on. Thanks for joining us for this deep dive into flipping digital collectibles. Hope you learned something new, got some good insights, maybe even got a little curious about this whole world.
Me too.
And remember, the best way to learn is by doing. So go out there, explore, experiment, and most importantly, have fun.